Magic America. This is Tracy Brown coming to you today, January 13th, 2015. So, again, my phone has a cloudiness about it. I don't know what, like it's smoky. I don't get it. I don't care. I am going to make this nice and short, because I've been making them short so far this year. And I'm going to do several of these. There's just several unique questions I need to ask about Teresa Guidice. Teresa Guidice of Real Housewives of New Jersey. And so rather put it all in one video, I'm going to separate the questions. So the main question I'm going to ask is her daughter, Gia. And if you remember, in one of my videos, I told everyone that Teresa was going to have one of her daughters be in the entertainment business. Turns out it's Gia, but Melania also has something in terms of, but not really an entertainment business. Doesn't really matter. In any case, I just wanted to toot about Gia entering the business. Now, Teresa is a Taurus, and unlike her husband, she calculates, money for future. She calculates future money, which is different than what her husband does in terms of bringing the money in. They're both money-conscious people, but Teresa can see the future when it comes to money. In that case, Teresa has figured out during this crisis of her being in prison that one of her daughters she needed to pass the torch to one of her daughters, and Gia became the person that's capable of passing the torch. So, with that being said, it began with Gia and this little girl group, and then could then lead to the reality show. Now, I know that I don't think a network has picked up the reality show, however. So, my question is, will Gia's show get picked up by a network? In addition to that, we also need to see Bravo's stance on Teresa coming back to Real Housewives of New Jersey, because she will be out of jail by this time next year. So, my thought is, why not? I think they're going to organize the taping. They have, 100 other shows to tape, and sometimes they delay Real Housewives of Atlanta and give them more episodes, and then 8 episodes will turn into 16 episodes if it's a juicy season, and so they could delay, and Bravo can create a whole new show, just to delay, blah 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 blah. I think Teresa is still the star of Real Housewives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I hate when I pull extra. It's my grandson. I did something to him this weekend, and he was so sad. And he was trying not to cry, and I just looked at him because I knew he was going to cry. And then he couldn't hold it in anymore, and then he just let loose. And so, Gia. I love my grandson. Somehow I made him cry. But then I hugged him. I didn't do anything. Gia. Earth changes, climate changes, transformation, mystery, magic, excitement, clearing away obstacles, hope. Yep, all their hope is in Gia right now. Not even the husband. Gia, you're going to get a boyfriend. Gia gets a boyfriend. Gia gets a boyfriend. Oh, Teresa, Gia gets a boyfriend while you're in jail. That's not good. Yes. A network does pick up Gia's show. It's a big network. It's not a little network. It's a big network. I get a resounding yes, and I also get that they may have already been picked up. They're just not ready to make the announcement yet. So, I'm getting whoever is taping the show, calculatingly, is not making the announcement. Like, it's all calculated. There's some suffering. I know it's a 3-girl group. There's some suffering. Oh. Oh. Teresa, your husband is a problem. Listen, for all you people that, no, he's a bigger problem. He's a problem and he's an embarrassment. Gia and at least one of you other daughters will turn her back on their father. So, and it will be made public. Like, they can't deal with this man anymore. No one can deal with him. Unfortunately, he's that hot of a mess. Gia, you get a boyfriend. You get a boyfriend. Gia, in a weird kind of way, you're a hard worker. The show does get picked up by network. Gia, you will be a star. I hope that's what you want because it's coming. It is with a price to pay, unfortunately, but that happens with a lot of people, to be honest with you. Your dad is a problem. He's a problem and he's an embarrassment. Now, what your mother puts up with is one thing. What you have to put up with as a daughter, whole nother thing. And listen, Daddy, Gia will not put up with it. So, with that being said, good luck. In any case, I went as far as I can go. This is Psychic Tracy Brown coming to you today, January 13, 2015. This question was on Teresa Guidice's daughter, Gia, and her little girl group, and whether or not her reality show actually will get picked up by network. The answer is yes. I do see Gia being a star. The shocking thing that's coming out of this for me is how pathetic the dad is, and he doesn't pull his weight like everyone would think he would. He's off at the distance. You'll see that on the reality show, and then he goes to jail, and it's kind of the last we will see of whatever his name is, Joe. All right, guys, I love you all. Thank you for putting up with me. Call me for your own personal readings, 818-985-2010. At Pop Culture Psychic. Subscribe.